pillows off of the lounge chairs, lug them up the hill. We lie on our backs, giggling, looking at the stars, pointing out constellations. I remember thinking to myself that this was one of the best nights I'd ever spent with my mother. I felt content in her company, like there was no one else I'd rather be with, as though I never wanted to leave. But a few days later, I left. I boarded a plane and was gone.
Your book was amazing.
These were the first words Finn said to me. She wrote them on my Facebook wall when I still lived with my mother. I'd been visiting Finn's city frequently to see friends and attend literary events, but Finn and I had not yet met in person. We began emailing, discussing books and authors we loved and didn't. I enjoyed our back and forth. She was witty and verbose. There was talk of meeting for coffee together on my next visit. I would be in town to do a reading that summer. My mother was coming with me. We were making a mini vacation out of it. We never did get coffee that summer, but Finn attended my reading. I took a photograph of her. We'd barely talked 30 seconds, and looking back on it, I find it odd I would take a picture of someone I did not know while they were not looking. I carry the image of her from that day in my mind. Cocky smirk of a smile, slouched posture, men's jeans that looked both broken in and new, a long-sleeved shirt, soft, semi-fitted, a baseball hat, arms crossed against her chest, sneakers, leaning her weight back onto one foot. She'd come alone to the reading. The sun is hitting her face, and the grass she's standing on is bright green. In the photograph, I can see half of my mother's body. She's standing just a foot away from Finn, though they never met. I do not remember who introduced Finn and me, if we were introduced. I do not remember what Finn said to me, and I do not remember what I said to her. I do remember I was flirtatiously calling her by both her first and last name. I'd been drinking wine with my mom before the reading, and continued to drink at the park to calm my nerves. When the reading ended, I watched her saunter off. The weather was impeccable, I was drunk, and she somewhat intrigued me. The next morning, Finn emailed to say that she had loved my reading, that I should do more readings. I do not know where this photograph is, though I've spent some time searching for it. By the time this book is published, the photograph will be 3 years old. 3 months after I took the photograph, I moved to the city Finn lived in for various reasons, none of them Finn. I needed a change. I was becoming a bit too comfortable living at home, and pain pills were becoming a casual part of my life, too easy to find in my small town. I was snorting opiates a few times a week and hating myself for it. Moving to a new city meant an absence of drug connections. I'd also met a guy named Isaac through a mutual friend, and we'd begun dating long distance. I knew I wouldn't be with Isaac forever, as we didn't have a passionate connection. We were quite different. For one, he didn't do opiates. He was more interested in sports than books. But he was kind and smart, and I wanted to surround myself with drug-free people. We enjoyed each other, and the relationship was benign, and I thought it would be good for me. He offered for me to stay with him until I found a place of my own, and I took him up on it. On a Sunday morning after the move, I was messaging with Finn on Facebook while Isaac was watching football and we were drinking coffee. Finn said she was watching football and drinking coffee too. "Finn's really cool, don't you think?" I said to Isaac, who had met her at the same reading. He agreed.
"I don't know her well, but she does seem pretty cool."
Isaac and I broke it off about a month after this exchange, the breakup consisting of 2 low-drama text messages, me saying, "I think we're better off as friends," and him replying, "Yeah, you're probably right." This cleared a place for Finn, and she slowly began to fill up my life. I don't know if I will be able to get you to see her the way I saw her. I worry that if I cannot make you fall in